What if I told you you could make your own crispy, mouth-watering, fried, blooming onion at home? That's right, I'm talking about the restaurant favorite from places like Outback that looks like a blooming flower with each onion petal ready to dip and eat. Today on Get the Dish, we're gonna show you how to create restaurant-inspired classics at home. We're gonna start by cutting our onion into that beautiful blooming onion shape that we all know. So what I've done is I cut the top of the onion so that I have a nice flat surface. Next, flat side facing down, I'm gonna make incisions into the onion 1/2 inch away from the nub because we still wanna leave this blooming onion intact. So those cuts have created a grid so that every single petal is even. So I'm gonna make 3 incisions between each of these original cuts. Perfect. Okay. So now we have that really gorgeous blooming onion shape. There's actually a couple little onion pieces and bits in the center, so go ahead and pull those out. Great, so now I'm going to season our flour. I have some paprika, cayenne, seasoning salt, garlic powder, and oregano. Just mix that in there. And then a little fresh ground pepper. This smells so good. All those spices in there. Okay, so now we're gonna do a little double dip breading station. I'm gonna put this onion cut side up into the flour and get the flour all into the petals. Really load it in there because I'm gonna shake it off anyways. All right. Very careful with it. It's like a big onion baby. Okay. Now I'm gonna put it in the egg wash. Cover it with all that egg. And then back in the flour. So we're double dipping this. Pull back those petals if you have to. Every single one should be coated. All right, now if you've watched any of my deep frying videos, you know that before we fry this, we're gonna pop this into the freezer at least an hour and let it set. All right, so my onion is frozen and I actually have a large pot of oil that's heated up to about 400 degrees. What we're gonna do here is flash fry the onion and allow it to get really crispy and set. So I'm actually gonna put it in cut side down. And anytime you're putting anything into a deep fryer, really be careful. You're gonna gradually put the item in nice and slow. You're gonna flash fry it for about 15 seconds until it gets golden on the top. Put the heat back to medium and then we're gonna finish cooking the rest of it by flipping it over. There we go, look how gorgeous that is. And remember, anytime you're deep frying, never leave the oil unattended. Really keep an eye on it. We're looking for a nice golden brown and that all the onions are cooked through so they're nice and soft on the inside and crunchy on the outside. Cooking the onion could take anywhere from 6 to 8 minutes, but really keep an eye on it. Now, a common mistake that people make is lifting the onion out of the oil, checking on it to see if it's done. Avoid doing that because it actually is gonna make it soggy. So this looks just about right. Now we're gonna drain it petal side down because we wanna really drain all that oil out of there. So carefully use your tongs to flip it over in the oil. Let it drain over the oil, get all that excess oil out of there. And then put it onto a plate lined with paper towels. Let all the excess oil drain off and then serve it warm with a dipping sauce. This is so good. It's sweet and crunchy, seasoned just right. This is way better than the restaurant version because we made our own. I'm Brandi, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on Pop Sugar.